It's 8:37 and I can hear the rain starting to come down. I was supposed to be in a tent last night. I should be in tent right now or helping out with fixing breakfast, but no, I'm home. I'm warm and cozy. This is one of the new pillows. It didn't take 2 or 3 pillows to keep my head at a good angle last night. So today is Saturday, the 21st. And I have a lot that I hope to get done. But first, I have to figure out whether or not I'm functional to do these things. So, yesterday while at IKEA, I had seen a set of IVAR, it's IVAR shelves, in the scratch and dent area, and I always hit the scratch and dent. I don't think I ever leave without checking scratch and dent. That list has been recently enough to know what all I have in there. But I'm familiar with it. I can take it apart and put it together. And they had a set that was a reasonable height for our ceilings. And what did we do? We only have 7-foot 1-inch ceilings. It makes it a lot easier for someone of my diminutive stature to change light bulbs. I could stand on a book and change a light bulb. So I know it's going to fit the ceiling because it's just a little taller than me. There is an IVAR that is too tall for our ceilings. The only thing that got me was there were 3 wine rack shelves I didn't need. I also had already 2 shelves at home that would fit this particular size. There are, for some reason, 2 screws screwed into the very top shelf. I'm going to take those out today. I also have to take the screws out of the side of my bookcase. The side of my bookcase. I have a sneaking suspicion that the screws I'm going to be taking out of the shelf may fit the new surge protector I want to mount. I also snagged at HEB on my way home a surge protector, which is one of the cheaper versions. And I set that up and put all my kids' electronics on the shelf with a surge protector so that dedicated charging space. No more of this floor next to the desk. None of this trying to stretch cables up from behind the bed because fire hazard. Anyway, I gotta wait like half an hour before this pill will let me eat or drink anything, which sucks because I'm thirsty. And just so we're clear, this is a really, really great pillow.
Is this a plateau? This looks like a plateau. This certainly feels a whole lot like a plateau. And I'm thinking I may need a cheat meal. Because I've heard from folks who are in ketosis for a really long time that apparently an occasional cheat meal can help you get back into it after a couple of days and kind of restart the process of losing weight. Breakfast. It's 10:39 and here's my outfit. Black jeans, red belt nobody can see. This shirt keeps fitting better, but I have a feeling that another 5 pounds and it's gonna lose all sense of shape. So that's where we're at. 12:54, I just got home and this is something I picked up for myself. I think it's small enough to fit in my toolbox. This has a charger, which means it's technically cordless. I don't really need a drill because I can get hold of my dad's, but man, trying to do stuff with screwing screws just kills my arms, so this is going to be fantastic. Okay, I am stopping for a quick lunch. It's 1:07. This is a really skinny meatball sub wrap and Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna watch a Rick and Morty episode because I'm not done with season 4 yet. Then back to fixing up that room. It's 3:30, and I think mostly due to yesterday and this morning, I'm completely drained. Like, I have got no energy, so I'm sitting down. Well, I'm becoming one with a giant pile of pillows and watching more of this Rick and Morty season 4. I did eat a decent amount of food for lunch. I probably need to grab a snack. But we're supposed to have burgers and grilled veggies tonight. So, I kind of don't want to overdo it because I'm going to have to cut back on, like, I got sliced pepper jack cheese in there. I'm just not feeling real great. I've been sorting Legos, Pokemon cards, Connects, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, other stuff, and putting stuffed animals in plastic tubs to put on the shelves. And there's a lot more to do, and I just don't have the energy for it. I kind of want a nap. I shouldn't, but I do. I'm making a lot of progress, but it's taking a lot out of me, so I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do today. Okay, it took some finagling with removing the old screws, finding something that would fit, which turned out to be some spiraling furniture nails. But this thing is mounted, and the nails cannot press too far in, which means if I go plug something in, it's not going. I can push really hard without risking the nail popping through the plastic and damaging anything inside. And like I was describing, the power button is upside down because that's how it's set on the back. And the cord comes out the side. But 4 outlets and 4 USB ports, and this is supposed to automatically detect and provide the most amount of power that a device can handle from the USB ports. So, it's done. I know the last couple of days I've actually walked you guys through a little mini tour of my plate at dinner time, but this day I was actually kind of hungry, kind of excited for what got cooked. This is 2 slices of sola bread, a little bit of Miracle Whip, a burger patty with pepper jack cheese, roasted mushrooms, onions, red bell pepper, and squash. And next to it is hibiscus tea, which is why it looks purple. Okay, it is actually 12:21, which sounds ridiculous because that means that I've been editing this video for the last 40 minutes, but then I realized that boy did I ever ramble this morning going on and on about these darn shelves. That craft table, it's an Ivar piece. It's a very, very functional, non-obtrusive sort of shelving unit, and I really, really like the little drop-down table that I've managed to make work with the shelves that are actually on top of my dresser. Tomorrow being Sunday, not a whole lot of stuff going on except for all that stuff that gets crammed into my weekends. So I'm going to continue work on getting after the stuff that my kids never clean up in their rooms. And we can't really wait much longer. We have limited parking. So the minivan has got to get completely cleaned out, like everything out of it. And that's going to get hauled off so that we can have a parking space back. So that's the goal for tomorrow is minivan. Anything else I've got is going to be a continuance of what I did yesterday and today that has had me completely wiped out this afternoon.
and then still fidgety enough to go ahead and like mount the little UFO back here. So I am actually looking forward to getting my skin the rest of the way sorted out. I completely skipped my skincare yesterday. All I have to do left is moisturize, and I'm done for the day. And I've had several episodes in amongst all the progress I've made of Rick and Morty and Better Call Saul, so you'd think I'd be TV'd out by now, but I'm gonna exercise some restraint and probably just watch a couple more YouTube videos and call it a day. Before cutting it down, me rambling about shelves, pillows, and the height of our ceilings actually took up about 6 minutes. That was a lot. But that's my day, and thank you for sharing my day with me.